4 teams that could surprise everyone and win the 2026 World Cup. When people think about the World Cup, the same names always come up: Brazil, Argentina, France, Germany. These teams have dominated football for decades, winning title after title. But history has also shown us that the World Cup is full of surprises. Croatia made it to the final in 2018. South Korea stunned the world by reaching the semi-finals in 2002. And Denmark shocked Europe by winning the Euros in 1992 after not even qualifying. Could the 2026 World Cup be the moment when an unexpected champion rises? With the tournament expanding to 48 teams and being hosted across 3 countries, Mexico, the United States and Canada, this could be the most unpredictable World Cup ever. Welcome to The Football Scientist, where we break down the game like no one else. Today we're looking at 4 teams that could shock the world and win their first ever World Cup. Colombia, South America's hidden threat. Colombia has always been a team with incredible talent, but they haven't been able to turn that into a major international title. In 2014, they showed what they were capable of by reaching the quarterfinals, and James Rodriguez became a global star. But since then, inconsistency has held them back. However, things are changing. Colombia is once again emerging as a serious contender, and with a strong squad coming together, they could be one of the biggest surprises in 2026. Why they can win: a dynamic attack. Luis Diaz has become one of the best wingers in world football at Liverpool. He has the speed, dribbling ability, and finishing skills to change games in an instant. A solid midfield. James Rodriguez may not be at his peak anymore, but he still brings creativity. The emergence of John Duran and Jefferson Lerma gives Colombia a balanced mix of youth and experience. An organised defence. Davinson Sanchez and John Lucumi provide a strong defensive partnership, and goalkeeper Camilo Vargas has been a reliable presence between the posts. Biggest concerns: lack of consistency. Colombia sometimes struggles to beat teams they should easily defeat. If they don't start the tournament well, their World Cup dream could end early. Squad depth. The first choice lineup is strong, but beyond that there are weaknesses. A key injury could be a major problem. If Colombia can play with confidence and maintain their focus, they have the talent to make a deep run. Could they be the next South American team to win a World Cup? England. The golden generation needs to deliver. Calling England a dark horse might seem strange, but they haven't won a major international tournament since 1966. They have reached the final of the European Championship and the semi-finals of the World Cup in recent years, but they still haven't been able to take that final step. This England team is loaded with talent and is arguably the best squad they have ever had. If they don't win in 2026, then when will they? Why they can win. A world-class midfield. Jude Bellingham is already one of the best midfielders in football, and at just 20 years old, he will be even better by 2026. With Declan Rice providing defensive cover and Phil Foden adding creativity, England's midfield can dominate any team. Squad depth everywhere. England doesn't just have a strong starting lineup. They have 2 or 3 top-level players in almost every position. From Bukayo Saka to Jack Grealish, they have options that many nations envy. Harry Kane's leadership. Kane remains one of the best strikers in the world and has the experience to lead this team through the tournament. Biggest concerns: a history of mental collapses. England has been here before. They had a great team in 1998, 2002, 2006, 2018 and 2022. But every time, they found a way to lose when it mattered most. Can they finally overcome that mental barrier? Managerial approach. Gareth Southgate has been criticised for being too defensive in big matches. Will he allow this squad to play with the freedom they need to win? If England plays to their full potential, they can win it all. But they will need to finally show they can handle the pressure. Serbia, Europe's most underrated team. Serbia is a team that is rarely mentioned among the World Cup contenders, but they should be. They have a squad full of players who compete at the highest level in club football, and they have the right mix of physicality, technique, and experience. Why they can win. One of the best strike forces in the tournament, Aleksandar Mitrovic and Dusan Vlahovic, are two of the most dangerous forwards in Europe. Mitrovic is a goal machine with incredible strength, while Vlahovic is a complete striker with a powerful shot. A dominant midfield, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic controls the game with his vision and power, while Filip Kostic provides world-class crossing ability from the wing. A solid defensive core. Serbia has strong defenders in Nikola Milenkovic and Strahinja Pavlovic, making them a difficult team to break down. Biggest concerns: inconsistent performances in big tournaments. Serbia has struggled to get past the group stage in previous World Cups. Can they finally change that? Tactical discipline. Serbia sometimes lacks organization, and against top teams, this can be costly. If Serbia plays to their strengths, they can surprise a lot of people. They have the talent to beat anyone on their day. The Netherlands, the best team to never win the World Cup. The Netherlands has come close to winning the World Cup multiple times, finishing as runners-up in 1974, 1978, and 2010. Despite their reputation for producing world-class players, they have never lifted the trophy. Could 2026 be the year that changes why they can win? A tactically intelligent team, the Netherlands has always been one of the smartest teams in world football. They adapt their tactics better than most nations, and that makes them dangerous. An elite defense. Virgil van Dijk is still one of the best defenders in the world, and with young stars like Jurrien Timber and Matthijs de Ligt, the Dutch have one of the strongest defenses in the tournament. Midfield creativity. Frenkie de Jong controls the game with his passing, and Xavi Simons provides attacking energy. They have the balance needed to compete with the best. Biggest concerns: lack of a reliable goal scorer. The Netherlands has struggled to find a consistent striker. Memphis Depay is talented but inconsistent. Without a top-class finisher, they could struggle in big games. Goalkeeping weakness. Their defense is excellent, but their goalkeepers are not at the same level. This could be a problem in tight matches. If the Netherlands can find a reliable striker, they could finally break their World Cup curse. Conclusion: could 2026 be the year of a new champion? With the expanded format and new conditions, this World Cup could be the most unpredictable in history. England has the talent, but do they have the mentality? Serbia is underrated but dangerous. Colombia has the flair to surprise the world. And the Netherlands has unfinished business. Could this be the year when one of these teams finally lifts the trophy? This has been the Football Scientist. Let us know. Who do you think could be the biggest surprise in 2026?